Cindy spotted this chick up here on the stadium, and it may have been on, you had what, on the East Track Towers?
Or that was mom and dad.
Well, somebody was there, but now we have a chick over here on the stadium.
So you have my phone. I really should carry that iPhone.
Yeah,
But I have a cell phone.
yeah.
Um, so I'm gonna go walk down that way. Let's put it this way. If I don't like reappear, I don't know.
Okay. All right, so we are,
Smoke signal.
got it. So we have a young one here. Oh, and it just took off that way.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go.
I'm gonna I'm gonna go in the stadium. All right, let's go into Shilkoff. We had the M's here. M and N's, M and M's. Last year. So yesterday was pretty spectacular in the abyss. I don't know where that came from. I guess because it was so. At some one point, it got to be so overgrown there in the Cascadilla Gorge there, south of between the wrestling center on the north and Humphreys on the south, that you couldn't see anything. It was like going into a black hole or the abyss. Now it's a little tidier actually. There's only like one line of trees because of the synchrotron construction, so it's opened it up quite a bit. So it's like a mini abyss. All right, so the chick flew somewhere. We got some alarming over there. Oh. So we have just an FYI, as people like to say. I'm not really a fan of that, but anyway, um, there's some alarming down that way. Um, yes, I may wind up taking the car down there. We shall see. Anyway, we have a ton of ospreys that we need to survey around the lake today. Hopefully we'll get it all done today, but about over 100 nests that need to be chick counted. All right, where did you go? They may have wound up, so the alarming is over there. So for those of you who've not been here before with us, this is Shilkoff Stadium, and this is the crescent. Say what? A chucker? Okay, we always have woodchucks in here. It's always so funny. The chuckers are usually, sometimes they're over there, but most of the time they got their little chucker. There's a, whatchamacallit, a container there that's sort of permanent with stuff in it. And there's chuckers underneath there. And the chicks like to chase the chuckers. So anyway, we'll see how long this is today. And Okay. I'm gonna get the car. Yeah. Where do you want me to go? Over there? Okay. All right. All right. We're gonna do a little bit of logistics here. So if you're on here, you either have notifications or you have signed up for Niren's wonderful. I think it's a very cool. He sent me a sample of it yesterday, and I think I'm signed up now. So I have to look in my email. Created a really spiffy email for us, so we can all share notifications and information and questions and stuff like that. So it's supposed to be I think a multi-purpose email thing. I think that's sort of what we're envisioning. Anyway, I'm looking as I come down here. We may have a chick on the move here. You guys are very patient. Here we are. So a few years ago, we had chicks right here in the end zone, and this was before they actually redid it because I think it was like grass. I don't know what it was. It was something awful. Maybe it was original AstroTurf, I guess. It was like toward this corner. It was going at this corner. But anyway, we had the lacrosse guys were out on the field and they were doing wind sprints back and forth. And which kids was it that were eating pigeon? D's or E? Huh?
Maybe E's.
Okay, so it may have been the E's that were, I guess. Somebody, it wasn't the D's. But somebody was eating pigeon down here. They'd gotten a prey drop and they were in the end zone. And there were like feathers everywhere, spreading out across the field. And we had a couple of it seemed like we had more than two. But anyway, the lacrosse guys were like, yeah, whatever. I mean, the kids were like ripping this pigeon apart on the field there in the end zone, and they were going over here. They were on the flagpole, and lacrosse guys were like, having the best time, just doing their thing. That's why I really do think that, touchdown the bear, that's cute. But you really can have more than one mascot. So I think the Red Tails would be a perfect mascot for these guys. Cornell, and now the Cornell Big Red Hawks. The Red Tails are taking a 7-0 lead in the first quarter over the Princeton Tigers. Well, so in lieu of stopping the stream, which I haven't figured out how to do yet, and start again, like, as in pausing it. I mean, I can put you in COD land by hitting my stop button, but I don't know if there's another way to pause this. What did I do the other day that paused it? But maybe if I go into another application.
I think we need to take a little bit of a spin.
All right, we're gonna do a spinny. I've told folks that we have a lot of Osprey stuff to do today, but we're gonna keep looking for these guys and see if we can find them. I mean, they're kind of quiet. All right, we're gonna toss you guys in back or whatever. Do you want the camera or should I put it back here? Okay.
Second, sitting on my binocs.
Okay. You don't have to pinch it. You don't.
No, that's good. All right, you have to bear with us. It's yeah, bumpy roads. We don't have a nice fancy holder. Get the old-fashioned holder, so to speak. Well, I'm glad I found at least one of the chicks.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Sitting on the crescent.
Well, sort of.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
up on the crescent.
Yeah, I was still trying to figure out if he had I don't know, if he had a prey, had some type of prey before.
Oh, maybe.
But if he did, then it was small because...
Alright.
Okay, slowed. I have to look.
Yeah, I gotta check this area over here too. See if there's somebody.
Yeah, chipper.
Is that a chipper?
Yep. Somebody up on
No.
the tower? No?
No, the tower.
Okay. Oh. Careful of that sun. Try not to point you in the sun.
Right, where do you want to go?
I think...
Behind Warren, or do you want to go?
No. We're gonna go check behind there first, I think. I don't know. Maybe we should have stopped this train.
Well,
yes, I know. Isn't that simple?
I have to figure. I think there's probably some way that I can pause it.
Why don't you go right, since that other chick came from the right, or whoever it was came from the east. It's just... It's hard for us. This is what we tried to... when people were trying to pin us on, so when do you start? It's not that simple, especially now. Now all bets are off. And I had hoped that chick would stay put and I would have some time to find the other chick, but that did not work. Sorry, lots of sun. Yes, and if this makes you seasick, you might want to take a break.
Alright, where am I going?
and then we'll go down.
Okay. That's fair. Very precise.
You know what I mean. So Carl probably told you we tried finding them last night, but we did not. No, certainly no. Yeah, we went like almost everywhere, and we certainly did this whole area twice from every side.
Meaning the Cascadilla area where the kids were yesterday, and Kite Hill and all that.
But as you know, they get quiet unless you can see an angle, get just the right angle to see them in the tree. Okay, now you won't be looking in the sun. So you see the stacks there, center.
Synchrotron?
Yeah,
Just
might as well.
Synchro. Lots of.
Not the way the bird went, but maybe the other one.
Yeah, who knows what the other one
Oh, my phone is hot to tolly. Yike.
is. Those green bulbs are
Hot in the fingers.
pretty green. Just imagine that you're looking through some kind of a space capsule window, and you got green blobs. Go down to Humphreys.
Now you're looking in the sun again. Oh, probably.
Lots of little robins here.
Well, probably fledgling MDs. Yep. Oh. Yes, probably not the best use of cell service. Drive people home in the car. Sorry, trying to listen. So that's it.
Robins up there on the wire. Right there.
Are they alarming? Doesn't look like it.
So
this is the Cascadilla Abyss.
Yeah, so this is the backside of the trees that we were looking at here.
Okay, Carl, they get the idea. Cottonwoods. We are on the other side of where the chicks were yesterday. We're on the south side. Yesterday we were on the north side.
Yes, and so since they cleared out a bunch of the trees because of the construction, we only have one layer of trees to have to deal with. Either look at it from the north or look at it from the south, which is awesome.
Yes, and can say that usually in here the robins are pretty helpful.
All right, so we're gonna go that way.
Yes.
And then we'll.
Yeah, then I think
Then we'll
we're
go to
gonna
Warren
have to.
Hall quickly, and then we'll
Yeah,
probably
stop.
say sayonara.
Sorry, did not get to see the chick much. Did not want to be on the stream. At least we saw one,
Yeah.
unlike last night. So up that way, behind those trees, is where the stadium is. Like, oh, no, I thought we might see stadium lights. This is the bridge we're going over that they redid a couple years ago that was all blocked off. So we couldn't get in here at all.
So now we're driving along
I got to be quiet.
behind the stadium.
slow.
Look at there.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna get out. You can't hold the phone. Sorry, they're gonna have to go down. All right, you gotta wait. Sorry, he cannot fuss with the phone. I gotta check over that hillside.
Okay. I kind of get out of. Need to get out of the road here. All right, so this phone is actually getting like really super warm. So this road's Hall, and over around the corner, so this is the parking garage where we've had moms and dads in the past, and Cindy's checking the across the road down in the tennis area. And around the corner is Bowers Hall that'll be coming up on the right. So we're sort of entering toward the engineering quad here. So Rhodes Hall used to have the theory center in it, and it had a super computer up in the top and stuff like that. That was one of the national supercomputers. And for whatever reason, that went away a few years ago. So I'm gonna go and put you guys down for a sec. All right, so that's a parking garage on the west side, and this used to be Hoy Field here. There used to be the baseball diamond. Beautiful. And we've been there before a few times with you guys, and now that's Bowers Hall, which is going to be Computing and Information Science, named after Ann Bowers, who gave the money a couple years ago. And we're heading, so beyond that, over in that direction is Upson and Phillips, which is going to be redone, and Duffield Hall and stuff like that. So that's engineering. And we've had mom and dad. BR was hunting in the garage that one time on live stream. That was pretty awesome. So that was cool. All right, putting you down again.
I don't know what to say. There's no evidence.
No indication.
No. All right, let's check behind one and then.
Yeah. So we should check over by biotech,
Sorry.
also in Lina, and stuff like that, so that because we've had chicks there before on Campus Road.
Yeah, well.
That might not be a bad place to look. So lots of construction on campus, tons of it.
Usually they're a bit more forthcoming. I mean, you know, when they move in here, we usually can catch up with them, but
Yeah, we usually have pretty good alarming.
yeah. That's why I don't think
Yeah.
there's still, or the one at least, is not here anymore. That's the city.
And the robins over here by Line of Rink are like outstanding.
Yeah, those are knockout robins.
They're the best robins on campus.
And you know when mom or dad are on the, even when you can't tell if they're on the Shokov Towers, you know based on the robin alarming that, whoop, you best look really, really close, even when it's backlit.
Quiet. Okay, let's hop over to Warren. Let's see what we find. We already checked the nest area this morning and along Tower Road and the field, athletic fields and wrestling center and
Yeah,
all
that was a
sort
while
of
ago, but
stuff. Yeah, it was. This Chilkoff Memorial right there, and this is Teagle off to the right. And there is Barton.
The beloved sage in the distance,
Sage Tower, spire in the distance.
which has not been frequented by our red tails.
So we have our Sage Spire, and
once in a while.
Syracuse has their beautiful Hall
Yeah,
of Languages and
well.
Krause College. Yeah, Krause is spectacular. Alright, so we're on Garden Avenue, and we're going to head right through the intersection.
You're gonna...
Well, maybe not. Almost.
Up that away is Bradfield. That's part of Plant Sci there in the center. Right, and right here is Roberts.
Yeah. Or Kennedy, or whatever it is. It's a combo building, and I keep forgetting which one is which.
Yeah, this, right, that might be Kennedy. Oh.
Here. Where is it?
That way.
Sure? Boy.
Doesn't that sound like it's that way?
I don't know, we gotta check that one.
Seems like
maybe down toward it anyway. Again. There's beautiful Bailey. Oh.
Which my supervisor was instrumental in redoing.
She did a lot.
She did.
She rebuilt or built a lot of buildings.
Yep. Somebody on. Nope. One alarming. I mean, one robin alarming is not sufficient. DDDs.
Kinda.
Okay, we can't see anything in those trees with all the backlighting.
Okay.
So, obviously, I gotta go in there.
All right. Got Happy Robins. Well, I gotta turn around anyway here, so. Hang on, guys. Kitty girls say it's 4:30, time to play. That's what they tell me. So anywho, there is that's where we had N2 on the Martha van in the rain. And this is the back of Warren, and the ag quad is right there between the buildings on the other side of these buildings. Just had a morning dove fly up onto Caldwell. And this is Martha Van Rensselaer, which is Human Ecology and Brooks Institute is there. Down there is Clark. And on the other side of it is the Physical Sciences building, and that's overlooking East Avenue, which overlooks the Arts Quad. So right on the other side of those two, that combo building there is the Arts Quad, and we have some yelling happening. And we're sort of like, you're either in the car or you're not in the car when it comes to sort of being. Cindy's gonna have a good look. They're in the ag quad. We have Happy Robins. Anything?
Well, maybe, but if they're in there, they're on the rooftop.
Got it. All right. So if they're in there, she's.
Seems like we
Got it.
But there's, I mean, there's a squirrel complaining some, but
All right. So
like I
she
said,
said,
I can't. They may be on the rooftop.
yeah, got it. She said they might be on the rooftops. If they're in there, there's a squirrel complaining a little bit. Well, we've got a gorgeous blue sky, which is like magnificently saturated here on the phone.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I guess we'll take a look up.
Yeah, let's go down by 80 White,
Oh,
and then we're
okay.
stopping.
Okay.
All right. So for the record, right, when you don't see us on, doesn't mean that we're not out. Just means that either we finally found them and sort of had used up our time, we're exhausted, we need to go home for kitties and for us, or we did not catch up with them.
So this morning we had a tease of a.
Yeah, of a brief sighting of it. Well, we had somebody up on the East Track Towers.
Which
Not
may
sure
be
if it was
this-
an adult or
yeah,
a chick.
Yeah.
But we should have just stayed with that bird
Then we had a
immediately. We
tease.
didn't. Yes, and then I found it up on, tucked up sort of on the back side of the crescent. You couldn't see it from the parking lot. It was so low. So one of my awesome coworkers that works with Miss Danny and I.
Show me. See, it's got all the scaffolding on it, still in plywood or something. Go ahead.
Yeah, he had mom or dad over in this area yesterday.
All right, nobody on McGraw or Lincoln
Or the
Smith.
clock tower.
Whoop.
There's
No.
that same.
What is that thing?
I don't know.
I
Hang
guess
on.
it's a big pigeon.
It must be a big pigeon.
It's like a fixture.
Yeah, it's a pigeon. It's a big one. Okay. Oops, sorry. That really wasn't ideal. Oh well. Nothing. Okay, I'm gonna guess they're either on rooftops or
The beautiful spire.
hiding in the woods. There's Sage again, the spire.
There's old Rusty.
Yeah, which is probably what the Copper Cathedral will look like.
Yeah, it'll be the Rusty Cathedral.
Any alarming?
Huh?
Any alarming? No one's alarming. Go back. Okay, go back. I hear DDD, but it doesn't mean much. All right, we would love to stop and play and show you the gardens, but
here. They had a Cocosmia this year.
yep. There's some.
Cindy?
Wait. Oh, Kim.
Kim.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like any hints we get, then they're gone.
Yeah, show them the beautiful gate there.
Yeah.
So if you guys ever get a chance to come here,
Yeah, 80 White's beautiful. It's worth seeing these gardens. But they're, well, I'm partial to the gorges. But,
yeah, the gorges are beautiful, but
okay.
the gardens are swell.
All right, we'll go down the hill, and then we'll leave them with a beautiful image of the Arts Quad area, or Arts. That's where Miss Danny and I work.
Miss Danny. Also known as Danny the Geek, also known as Kayla.
Mm-hmm. Oh, slow down. All right, so go around the curve. All right. Oh,
Okay, what are you showing, by the way?
I'm listening. Sorry, I'm not used to holding a phone while I'm listening. Okay, This is a beautiful arts quad. Well, behind there is Golan Smith and Klarman. That's where our beautiful L4 had her little run-in with the glass. And there's the clock tower. All right, guys, you have an awesome day. Sorry, we got lots and lots to do. It's gonna take kind of forever, if you know what I mean. Wish us luck and that ospreys cooperate, if you know what I mean.
And show themselves.
Yeah, and show themselves. All right, sorry we couldn't spend more time and play. But thank you. Thank you for stopping. Bye-bye.
See you guys.